live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Luis Gil, singing he was impressive his last time out.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go now, Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
The second baseman, number 9, Xavier Edwards.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's a strike. That one misses.
Outside,
so a leadoff walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
The center fielder, Jacob.
Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws.
There goes the runner. Cut on and missed. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe. One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Out to short. And that's a base hit. Edwards headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Yankees nothing. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Back at Yankee Stadium. And getting the start for Miami, Chris Paddock. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Foul ball there. You'll one. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Judge went deep in his most recent game. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Judge comes up empty there. Grisham gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Judge is down on strikes. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the dirt, now 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And it falls. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Just off the inside edge.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. just
No, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting seventh.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Backed off
Ball.
the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nice grab. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Tough play on a nice backhand
Batting
stop.
it.
Had to be
The first
perfect with the
baseman,
exchange and throw to get the out,
Graham.
but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
First and second, no outs. Graham
Nope.
Pauly
Ball.
getting ready to hit. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Check swing called strike. That is strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Fouled off left side. Runners at first and second with one gone. The pitch timer
That's a ball.
expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Two on, one out. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. That's out to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. In the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody
Bellinger, the former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Missed with a changeup, ball one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated how long it takes to put him away.
Stays live.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Austin Wells will hit next. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one drilled left field and base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting in, not shortstop.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
On the ground to third. They get the force. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Out to short. Volpe zips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Marlins set down in order. It's the Marlins 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York,
Leading
bottom
off
of the inning,
for the
Ryan
Yankees,
McMahon
the
stepping in
baseman,
now for the
Ryan
Yankees.
McMahon.
And he can't come up with it. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Well struck deep right field with that. His 4th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here is Aaron Judge. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Nope, ball. Man at first, one away.
To account, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Paulie takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Judge off of first with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. That's outside. 3-2 now. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. All even now at 1-1. Back in the Bronx. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. Hard hit, right side. Rice takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 5.
And now the right fielder, Christopher Morel. Reached on an infield single his first time. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm sends it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. On to the bottom of the fourth. Tied 1-1. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Well struck, right field. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they take the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Stepping in, Austin Wells.
By staying patient and disciplined, they're working themselves into those advantage counts where they're seeing some really good pitches to hit.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And there's a ball. That's ripped. Base hit. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Wells gets his lead at first with nobody out. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. They take the force out. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for
Well,
the
this is one of those
Yankees.
plays that happens
Third
sometimes,
baseman,
but it never
Ryan.
really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Strike two. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. 2 away.
Up next
And
for
here's
the
a look at
Yankees.
how he's using
The
his
center
pitches in this
fielder,
one.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Runner at third. 2 away.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Volpe scores. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chris Paddock done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Calvin
Miami,
Fauché
number
on the pitch out of the
53,
pen here.
Calvin
He's making his
Fauché.
4th appearance of the season.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Throws to second. Not going to get it. He's in there. And now A man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Really
that's
good
high.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Judge rips that one. Base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Slides his hand in there. See! It's 5-1. So man aboard. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. Ripped on a line to center. And the inning is over. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins 1. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off for
check out the
Marlins,
latest news
first
from around the
baseman,
league.
number 21, Graham Hawley.
You know, these
That's the ball.
Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rice steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8, Javier Sonova.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's outside.
The Yanks leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one almost got him. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier.
Back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. In there at the knees. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
that's up. No, that's down. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball misses outside. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Miami down in order. They're down 5-1. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Gusto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gibson also getting ready.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls on.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first
digging in, Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game.
Right.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging, crazy.
Ball low.
Two on, one out. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Calvin Fauché will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Marlins.
pitcher for the Marlins,
Number
Kane
58,
Gibson.
Kane
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
2 on, 2 outs.
No, that's it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
In the dirt, blocked. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. This one in the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a base hit. Rice coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Trent Grisham. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Yeehaw!
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That was foul, and he'll see another. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in,
Leading off
Kyle
for the Marlins,
Stowers.
the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Yeah!
Line to left. Bounces
That went
over
over.
the
It's a
wall
ground
and
rule
foul
double.
ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
That's the ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Stowers around third. Fires it to the plate. Safe. It's 7-2.
Up next for the Marlins.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Heriberto Hernandez. The next up for the Marlins. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Man at second. Line, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 7-3.
The batter, number 1.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Heel won't go any further. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on now, number 80. This is his third time out this year.
Hey!
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No, that missed. That's foul.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Struck him out looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Lopez batting with one down, takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And about front for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side. The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 7-3. This is Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he swings over the top there. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cade Gibson gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Gusto. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And it goes just foul. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side, Edwards. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead at 7-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 21, Graham Pauley.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And a foul ball. Pauley aboard here at first with nobody out. And he grounds one to the right side. To Volpe at second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play. And then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
Hey, ha!
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. battling here as he fouls it away. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Judge hustles it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's in, ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Waves a defender for the strikeout. Marlins lead 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Tap foul at the plate. Out there to center. Marcy on the move. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So up next, Anthony Volpe.
Volpe.
What a stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Yanks held in check, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back now in the Bronx. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Marcy.
No, that's inside.
Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Marlins down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
In the air, right field. Judge has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Connor.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Chisholm gets under it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back for more
Leading
from the
off
Bronx.
for the
And
Yankees,
stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Ripped, but it curls foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Owen Chu now.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Jackknifes out of the way. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Looking to extend the play now. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
On a line. He's got it.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And ball one to Judge. Tap back to the mound. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Edwards under it. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Otto Lopez.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Foul ball there. Out towards right center field. Judge under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
1 out man at first. Graham Pauly the next to hit.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move to the alley. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first